Welcome to my last video in Medellin, Colombia. Saturday, we're going back to Dubai and trying to find a new villa to live in. So I'll definitely do a full vlog on that. For the last 5 months, you guys know I've been trying to get this brand off the ground, this beauty brand, and nothing has been working. But in the last 3 weeks I found a new product offering. We tested it. I'll show you guys exactly the results that we got. I'll show you guys the conversion rates and how I actually tripled them in less than 7 days. And I'll show you guys the ads manager, the cost per purchase, and all the metrics that this brand is giving us. There is some early promising signs for this brand. And right now we are stress testing it to $1,000 a day. So let's jump into the computer and I'll show you guys everything. Let's start off with the actual first day that we launched this product with version number 1 of the landing page. So we did a 4-day test, $100 a day, the 25th to the 28th. So you'll see that for these 4 days, the first day we got absolutely nothing, and then it picked up. The second day of ads was at $220 in sales. The third day was at $144, and the fourth day was at $64.99. AOV was at $84, and the conversion rate was at 1%. So we did this test, and I'll jump into the ads manager right now. So it was at $100 a day. It spent $115. We got absolutely no purchases. We got 2 initiate checkouts. We got cost per add to cart of $12, 9 add to carts, cost per content view of $57, cost per landing page view of $2, CPC of $2, and CTR of 12.23. So when I saw this on the first day, I'm like, okay, there's something here. The audience, the consumers actually resonated a lot with the statics, and there's 5 statics in here. Obviously, the first day of ads, the CPMs were 247, but I'm like, there's something here. Like, let's just do the 4 days and let's see what happens. Now, if we go to July 26th, you could see that the CPMs dropped a good $55, $60 at 171. The CTRs dropped as well, and the CPC kind of stayed the same. And this is where we got the 3 sales. So those 3 sales equated to 2.68 ROAS, and it gave us $220 in sales. We're like, okay, we're there. The cost per purchase is very good. Our AOV for that day was $85. We're like, okay, this is a very good second day, a great sign. The 27th, same thing. It spent about 110. And here we only got 1 purchase, and they bought a bundle. So it was about $145. The ROAS was low, and the CPMs relatively stayed the same. CTRs increased by 1%, and the CPC stayed very constant. And this is something that we never had. So when I looked at this and I said, okay, this CPC is about $2, I'm like, when we were running the old offer, our CPC was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bucks. I'm like, okay, there's something here. I know that we could probably make this work. There's 1 more day of the test. Let's see how we finish off. So we go to the 4th day, $154 in CPMs. CTRs dropped. CPC stayed relatively the same. And we got 1 purchase. I don't know why I didn't record, but we got 1 purchase at $65. And that recaps the last day of testing. So I saw this and I'm like, okay, you know what? I spoke to my partner and I'm like, let's just do another product offering. Like let's change it up. We didn't hit profitability. We were actually down with everything, including product costs, transaction fees, the content that we did for the statics and everything. We were down $275. We're like, it didn't pass our test of 25% NOI, net operating income, which is your profit margin. Let's just stop it. And then we didn't do anything for about 2 to 3 days, trying to find new products, trying to find new landing pages. And then it just happened to me that I'm like, you know what? This product could have worked. Like, if we just improve it just a bit, if we get this conversion rate just a bit higher to 2.5 to 3%, we would have been profitable. So let me find a new landing page and let's actually test it 1 more time. So that's exactly what I did. I found this landing page. I loved the structure of it. I loved how it was presented, and I just copied it. I copied it and I put exactly my own image assets. We did the copy with ChatGPT and Claude 4, and we just designed the same exact thing, but with our product. And to our surprise, we launched on August 6th. We were supposed to let it run for 4 days, and it's still running right now. So we switched campaigns, but it's this one right here. We're like, okay. So from the 6th to the 12th, which is today, it continued to run, and we've been profitable every single day from that point on. So from the 6th that we launched, for example, the first day we got 1.84, we spent $179, so 4.11% conversion rate. And we're like, whoa, we 3x the conversion rate. Let's see if it continues to hold up. We let it run, and this is where we are at today. Spent about $839. And from the 6th to the 12th, which is including today, which the day is not over, we're at $2,000 in sales at a 3.54% conversion rate, with yesterday being the biggest day of $559 with only spending $193. So we're like, okay, we definitely have something here. Let's dive into creative strategy. Let's open up our creative pipeline. Let's create AI videos. Let's create 5 new iterations of the winning static, and let's create 5 new net concepts. And that's what we have today. This is the campaign that I will be launching today. And just so I break down exactly how I got this conversion rate from 0.9% to 3.5% in a matter of a week, I created a full thread on it. So I'll go over it with you guys, so you guys know that obviously the conversion rate makes you more money. I don't have to dive into that. And our conversion rate for the 4-day test, the test number 1 was 0.9%. And then test number 2, including today, we're at 3.55%. So the first thing that I did is became my own customer. So I went into the landing page thinking I'm someone who would buy. Like, for example, my mom is the perfect demographic for this. So I went through the funnel, and I realized weak headline, stock looking images that we were using. There was no urgency, and there was no clear why this product works versus others. So like I told you guys, I found a landing page that I really liked, and it was working because there's that huge bolded first headline with a direct problem and solution. The visuals show exactly the product in use, and the visuals after that show exactly the transformation. And right away above the fold, there's social proof. So what did I do? I took that, we went into product offering, and we created some different bundles, and we added some a name to this actual offer with free shipping threshold, and 3 different bundles that we created. We upgraded every single visual that was on the landing page. So we went into UGC style images for the hero section. We got some lifestyle shots done with AI for the image assets in the actual body. And we used a bunch of GIFs. GIFs is something that has been working very well. And this is the 3 types of image assets we did. Then we went on Claude and ChatGPT, and we just basically redid the whole copy. Hook headline with the problem solved in the first line, a subheadline with the proof and the benefits, and bullet points that are emotional. To have the same amount of ad spend and increase the conversion rate from 0.9 to 3.55. And on top of that, we have a higher AOV. We have a $99 AOV, about $100. So that's very good for cost per purchase. If we get cost per purchase for $25, $30, we're operating at a 30% margin. So right now we're trying to scale and stress test this to $1,000 a day and see if it actually holds up that 25 to 30% profit margin mark. And that is the update on the brand. If you guys want daily updates, I post every day on X about what I'm doing with the brand, what I'm testing, and the results of the previous day, as well as on IG. I create some mini vlogs explaining and documenting what I'm doing and how I'm building this new brand. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys learned something, and remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be coming out with more videos when I'm heading back to Dubai. Cheers.